Community from Ascension Platform and Inner Blossoming. And we are for the Feminine Empowerment Talk, and the topic today is Sisterhood and Community. So wait for us till we get live as well on Facebook. And we're on Facebook now. Yes. Love, greetings to your heart, beautiful soul, beautiful woman, beautiful ladies. This is Mathilde and Lyran from Ascension Platform and Inner Blossoming. And this is our weekly empowerment talk, feminine empowerment talk. And today the topic is
Sisterhood and Community.
Yes, we have a lot to share with you. And introducing and seeding as well some intentions and projects, and this is the opportunity and an invitation for you girls to receive what we have to share with you and the upcoming ideas and projects.
Exactly. So I think should we
yes,
share?
We should share as well. So give us a couple of minutes as always so we can share the talk. Meanwhile, prepare yourself if you have questions. If you have private questions, you can join Crowdcast, which is mentioned somewhere around the video, to ask your private questions, or else you can mention it in the talk below. Let me share it, and share on my page. Where do I do that? It's always a bit confusing. They are changing the features all the time. Here we go. Okay, cool. Love, can you share on other groups as well? Yeah. All right. You haven't seen my face for a while. Nada and Lyran have been holding beautiful talks lately. We have a lot of topics to share with you, and each time it comes with the energy and the desire of the moment. So if you have any specific topics you would like us to share or to discuss about, please feel free to mention it as well below in the comments, so we can bring that forth next times. Voila. So what about community?
Yeah, it's hello everyone once again. It's always nice to have a talk and to have a touch together with you. And as Mathilde said, please share with us any topics, or any subjects, or any ideas that you would like us to tap into more deeper each week, so we could also kind of be closer to you and closer what is active in your life, in your reality at the moment. But for today we chose to talk about the sisterhood, and most probably you have heard this word everywhere in the Instagram, on Facebook, and it's really now widespread, and for a very, very good reason. So I think first of all, if we would talk what is sisterhood and what's the reason behind the sisterhood, and our also intentions to make some active actions, in creating the sisterhood as well here in Dubai. So first of all, the sisterhood, or the circle of the women that really can gather together, can talk to each other, can be witnessed and seen and heard and supported. So very honestly, you know, when you have a girlfriend, or you have perhaps few women that you can really honestly be yourself, so there are no social masks, there is no masks from yourself as well. You really are open, raw, vulnerable, naked if you will, and you can really be there, sometimes even not talking. Be in silence and feel very comfortable and feel very supported and very heard. So this is the vision of the sisterhood, or actually one of the points of the sisterhood.
Yes. So like being present for each other and being in the same space as a mirror as well to each other. So there is this notion of being present and showing up for ourselves and creating this synergy of support and growth and expansion. When we say, so one of the words I like to use to describe community is coming into unity. So you are bringing yourself to create union, and you are creating that with your sisters, with all the women that are in your environment and that match this desire to meet. It's far from being new. It has been there for ages, and in ancient civilization as well. The core of a healthy city, a healthy village, of a healthy relationship, healthy family is the meeting, the gathering of women one time per week. Before there were another word, and this name is still present nowadays, is the red tent. And it's a place where you got your initiation, it's a place where you are talking, it's a place where you are receiving, it's a place where you are growing, it's a place where you are observing, where you are in your feminine presence and energy. As women, the way we express is through physical expression and comes through verbal expression. So we need to express our emotions. We need to express what we are feeling, what we are seeing, what we are observing. If we don't have those time of nourishment, we are not able to nourish our beloveds, our family, and people who needs us or are requiring our assistance or support. We need to be present for ourselves first. So it comes with expression. And many talks before, we were sharing with you how to express dancing, cooking, journaling, singing, expressing painting, drawing, and so on and so forth. But verbal is one of them. Men, the masculine energy, they don't need to verbalize. Masculine energy, they have their solo time in order to process those information. This is very tagged feminine energy to express ourselves. So it's not being ashamed, it's not being a gossiper, it's not being guilty of talking too much. It's the way we process and we work in a feminine body.
It's very, very beautiful. And what you also tapped into the masculine or the man or partner or friends in our life. So the situation is that, if you will, actually, this is the sisterhood as well. This is the circle of the sisterhood that we are creating each single week by this live talks and having you on our talk as well. So the thing is that very frequently, most probably you observed in your life as well, when you talk with your man, your partner, your boyfriend, your husband, your soul partner, and you try to share a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings that you went through the day, that you went through the week. And most probably you experienced a lot of time that you lost his attention, or he was not so deep into that. And this is very, very simple explanation for that, as Mathilde said very beautifully. For men, men don't digest their emotions and feelings in this way, like verbalizing. And for them, for their psyche, it's quite difficult to receive so much of emotional charge that we women can give. And so it also brings to kind of a bit of dissatisfaction or a bit of irritation at that moment and trigger, like, women say, I want to share so much with him, but actually he doesn't listen, or he's not interested, or he's like ignorant about that, which is actually far from truth. It's just the way we perceive his reaction. Because the way the men, once again, digest their feelings and emotions, having their solo time, being in silence, reading, typing something, or doing their things. We women, we really need to express that verbally. To come together and express that verbally. So it's very important on many layers. So first of all, if you have a circle, or if you have a woman that you can talk to and really express your emotions and feelings, this unloads your feeling of I am so overwhelmed with all of that, which is not healthy neither psychologically, neither for your physical body, right? Because all those emotions and feelings that you don't digest and you don't express in any way, they accumulate in the body, and then they manifest as in worst case, as a disease in the physical body. So this is very healthy mentally. This is very healthy physically. This is very healthy on emotional level, right? When you can share. And usually the purpose of the sisterhood, it can be very intentional, which is to be witness, and to witness, to hear and to be heard, and actually to empathize, not sympathize, but to empathize, which is to really be present for your sister, for another woman, for your girlfriend, to have her own moment and her own space to talk. And as Mathilde very beautifully said, this becomes this mirror image. When we are even not talking, we are rather very actively listening. And sometimes our girlfriend, while talking, she actually hears herself very well when there is someone very honestly listening to what she is saying. Yeah. So this is a very big, very big part of the sisterhood and of gathering together.
Yes. So we actually invite you to see in your life who are the sisters or your girlfriends, if it's the word you use, the girlfriends or your family who are present with you. So you are also expressing yourself. Not in going into the bad moments of your life, but how you are elevating each other and bringing openings so you can have this clarity and you can have this new awareness and you're able to shift your perceptions and your projections. So we invite you to look at it, and it's fine if there are no women in your life as of now. There are many circles available, whether it's online, whether it's in your own city. Even in Dubai, you have a couple of circles, and we are also excited to share an idea that has been blossoming for a while in our head with Nada, so the three of us, of creating this monthly gathering. It will be placed in Dubai, wherever it will be, but monthly, where we can meet and just share and be heard and express, be supported and be felt, and having our own haha moments. It's so empowering to have our haha moments. So for us, for example, it has happened last year where we started, we realized that when we were meeting, magic was happening. We were having our moment of realization, but only being in our presence. So when Yohate was talking or when I was talking, I was realizing and receiving my own, I would say downloads, but my own realization, oh my God, I got it, I'm seeing it, just in being with each other. So having this conscious, aware meeting and gathering without having a goal in it, but just coming, and the first topic that will come is what needs to be seen and addressed, and things will come up. Couple of hours, and then down we've been rebirthing our own conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah. And this is gathering. If now we look at the reality, how especially in the big cities like Dubai, and most probably in the small cities, it doesn't matter so much. When you have your work, when you have some professional job that you are doing duty, then you have your family, then there are different routines in your life, like going grocery, cleaning, and so on and so forth. You really are squirrel in that circle, and especially if the city is big, you really don't have so much chance to go and have this time, this woman time for yourselves, where you vibrate the same energy, and you're on the same emotional understanding of the situation. So what happens if you will just this women gathering together, whatever frequency it is, once per week or once per 2 weeks, it's also like one of the self-nourishing and self-nurturing time for yourself. So when you go to the gym, or you go to sports, or you jog, or you go to swim, whatever it is, this is your time alone. It's also very much needed. So this is gathering for the women is like another part of your routine, if you will, which has to be somehow integrated in your daily life. And it brings a lot of benefits. First of all, it really unloads you, and you feel in the mirroring of other sisters, other women sharing, that you are not alone, and that our challenges that we face each day, or if there are bigger challenges, even sometimes when there are bigger challenges, we tend, or our mind thinks that actually we are the only one having this big and hard time at the moment. But when you meet women, you just sometimes smile to yourself, understanding actually that almost everyone lives the same. Just when we don't talk, when we don't share, we kind of separate and feel more lonely, we feel more alone, and you know yourself that it's much more difficult for emotions, for physical body to go through and to heal when you're alone, when you feel alone in that situation. So this is already the healing moment in itself, the release moment in itself, when you mirror and you understand that actually we share the same. We share the same, and it becomes somehow easier, it becomes somehow, I don't know, more hope, more light, because actually this is doable. And especially when women share what they come from, sometimes you understand that your situation is just very little drop of sand, and you can have the different perspective to look at that. So this is one part of the healing, while you hear the sharing of the woman.
The other part is when we are together as women, when there is one woman who understands and heals and shifts, this is not only her, it's all the women, and especially those who are in that space at that time, because there is this automatic reflection and shift in projection and shift of energy. So not only the women who are realizing is benefiting from it, but all of the women in the room. And this is how we are growing together. This is how we are coming in unity, we are coming into union, through being together and supporting each other, and expressing what we have been holding on that is not pleasurable anymore. As Yati was saying, we are not alone, and everyone is living their pain at different levels, different degrees. different understanding. We are all living it according to our understanding and memories and experience. But at the end, pain is pain and just need to be loved. So it's transforming to love. So in holding the space, if you're interested to be part of the next, whenever it will be, probably from September,
most probably,
just put your details, contact us. We will put you in the loop to get the information. But we will be there with Nada, also a couple of very good friends that haven't been on the screen yet, and to hold the space together. And sometimes we will also talk and express what we've been seeing, what we've been understanding. When we are receiving information, we are also sharing. When we share the information, we are allowing the others to grow. We are inspiring. Wait a minute. If you're online, we have a Facebook thingy. Can you check if it's?
It's not going. No.
Love. Okay. Can you come? It stopped. So if you're on YouTube, you enjoy the live moment. I know it's still live. It's
it looks like we are still live.
Can you tell us if we are
online or not on
online
Facebook?
or not? Because the computer is.
This is fine.
Of course, we are still online. Yay! You can just notice how IT is a masculine energy.
Yeah, this is it. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, what I was saying, because I've been cutting my.
That we will be talking as well during the women's circles that we will start.
So yes, so we will be there as well. So when we also receive information, we are inspiring others, we are empowering others, and it's how it works, hand in hand, heart to heart, and this will. To be the best version of ourselves, to be in our sisterhood. And when we do that, our children benefit from it, our husband benefits from it, your partner benefits from it, your mother benefits from it, everyone in your family benefits from that desire to come in unity again, that we have forgotten through the separation of our 3D social life, where we are on our own in competition against and towards each other, which is not the case. So it's coming back into unity and dissolving those separation and duality, so we can grow together and we can build together. The amount of aboutissement, the amount of results that are from gathering. Whether like 5 women, 2 women is enough, 5 women is enough, up to 50, 100, this is magic. It's a vortex of energy that is rising.
Exactly, that's beautiful. Yeah, it starts, and it starts just leading further. It starts from each one of us. So I want to say that this is a very also video to invite you for the self-reflection. If you could reflect what friend, what sister you are for your girlfriends or sisters or women in your life, in your circle. So what sister you are? Are you present for your sisters? Are you, when you are listening 100%, or you have your agenda in your head and thinking what you're going to say next when your girlfriend will stop talking? So just being very, very honest, because really everything starts from us, and you heard that milliards times, billion times, that everything starts from here, and it is as true as this earth. So being very honest, are you the sister that you would like to be for your girlfriend? So first of all, to really manifest this beautiful circle of women, or you know, and sometimes it can be when you start really tuning into yourself, connecting with yourself and asking yourself, am I the sister that I really would like to have around me? Sometimes the circle of the women around you might drop. Some women might just leave your life. Some women might just, you know, the connection might be done, and that's perfectly fine. This is how life. So which is when you know, as Einstein said, what you vibrate, you attract. Yeah, everything is energy. So when you become the sister that you would like, the woman that you would like to have a circle around, definitely some women will leave if they don't resonate with the same actually wish, intention, and the energy that you vibrate, and another woman that will come, which enrich which help in your self-growth. So basically, as you very beautiful Mathilde said, the sisterhood and the circle of women that are able to listen without their own agenda, to witness you and to hear, this is the biggest medicine women to women that we can give. And as you say, that the beautiful benefits, it's just outreaches, it's for ourselves. As first of all, it is for ourselves, because we cannot give if we have empty space within. We can give only from overflow. So this is first of all for us. Then it expands to our closest family. Then it expands to our professional work career. That it expands to our social life. It expands to our kids, to our children if we have any, right? So it's like the benefits are enormous. The benefits are enormous. So first of all, really listening and reflecting on yourself. Are you there? Then, as you very nicely said, the competition and comparison that we've been raised. And we've been raised in the society conditioning, and those thoughts that she's better than you, she's nicer than you, she's perhaps more interesting than you, more successful, more, you know, she's more charismatic, more magnetic, and so on.
She has it all.
Exactly. We've been in that place. She has it all. And you kind of, you know, so this self-enough and self-worth actually issue as well. And which was a lie, basically a lie told to us and conditioned to us in our bodies, in our emotions, in our energetic levels. So the sisterhood is again healing this this misunderstanding or this mistake that was done, you know, due the generations, and really coming back together, breathing together, and feeling this support, assistance, and the self-growth journey together with other women.
Exactly.
Because together we can grow quicker.
Yeah.
Together we can grow quicker while mirroring, while, you know, reflecting on our projections when we are with other women, reflecting of our triggers, reflecting on our, you know, situations that arise. This is everything. Just like a mirror, another woman is like a mirror, mirroring back to us what we have best. And there are the spaces where some, you know, intention and breath is still needed to solve some things, or to release some things, or to heal some things.
Yeah, so it's a lot of a big invitation for you to reflect on what you are creating with your girlfriends, and if it's an empowering circle as well, if you're empowering each other and elevating each other. I have an image coming, like, instead of drowning into what you don't have, or the criticism, or the competition of each other. So bring all your awareness and objectivity in it, with all your love and compassion to yourself. And if you feel the call to discover more, to be supported, and to invite your girlfriends as well to a space where you will empower yourself, you will feel that your walls of protection are softening and your strength is getting empowered, your strong feminine energy is being there to create your harmonious self and harmonious life. So there was another example that came when we were discussing just earlier. If you look at the animals, there is no species that are alone. They are all together, and they support, they protect, they love each other, and they are not alone and separated and doing on their own way. They are all in community, right?
And especially in those city jungles, when the globalization is so huge now. Previously, let's say it's not even so many generations far back, when aunts and women of the family were gathering, they were initiating the girl to her moon cycle, to her puberty, teenage years, and through different life passages through life. And it was not so far away. But the thing happened that we actually now spread all over the world. So we don't have those aunts and I mean the feminine line, the feminine lineage of the family to support. Sometimes didn't, you know, some of them didn't have it anyways. And so this becomes of crucial importance to really gather your tribe. You can call it as gathering your tribe in the city jungles. When
I like that.
the really being together as Mother Nature, as they say, look, and then last time when it was talked with Nada, it was a lot about the nature and referring back to nature, like we have to learn from Mother Earth, we have to learn from nature. And as Mathilde said, actually, the animals, the plants, they grow in synergy, they grow together, they are more luscious, more rich, more alive when they are together. The plant, one flower in the middle of nowhere, actually, it will not blossom and bloom as it would if they have a support around. So this is the same. And I have Samar watching us, and I'm saying I love you as well. I was just reading a few comments, and she was Samar. She's now in New Zealand. She was the one example for me as well, how to gather the sisterhood, even when you move to the different country. And when I had a chance to visit in New Zealand, we had such a beautiful time, and we had so much love. So sisterhood is not also always about being very serious and healing and bringing some, wounds there, which is a part of it, but it's a big part of it, of really tapping into this inner child, inner girl, and allowing her to play, to laugh, as you say, this ha-ha-ha moments, and funny enough that during our playtime, our fun time, and allowing this inner girl to really have her own space, a lot of aha moments and a lot of epiphanies comes to us. So it's also a medicine in itself. So what I want to say, we as women, we are medicine women. We were born like that. We are medicine women for ourselves. We are medicine women for our beloveds and for the planet. And when we gather together, we mirror to each other this medicine that we have within. We allow and we kind of mirror to remember what is the medicine, my unique medicine, Mathilde's unique medicine, and other women unique medicine that we bring. And then when we mirror, and sometimes, oh wow, yes, I felt it, but somehow I bypassed it, I just pushed it away. But yeah, really it is. And then it expands. And when the medicine expands, the healing happens. The freshness, the magic, the alchemy, the clarity comes for everyone. So, and this is the magic, and sometimes it might sound really philosophical, sometimes it might sound very theoretical and very but it is everything in it. It is everything in it. It is very physical. It's remembering what's in your bones. It's actually clearing, opening, and letting see your emotional, releasing your physical body from overload, and really cleaning and connecting to spiritually to the guides, to the earth, to the source, and to your sisters, to the divine feminine in each single one of us. So it's really it's infinite. It's so expansive, the gathering of the women. It's expansive in all the possible ways.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful. It's already very exciting. So thank you. It was very nice. What is the sentence the quote that you were mentioning?
Yeah, it's I will not remember exactly the words and the statements, but if you listen, that was
yes, this one. Yes.
If you listen very honestly, so the sister can hear her own truth while talking. So
one more time.
If you listen honestly, the sister can hear her own truth while talking. So when you honestly listen, you listen with all your body, you listen with all your heart, you listen with all your womb, without your own agenda. The sister usually will hear herself very well.
And it's valid for yourself as well.
And it's valid.
If you listen to yourself, you hear your truth.
Magical.
All right, beautiful ladies. I think we can wrap up the talk for the day. We invite you to contact us if you're interested for the upcoming Sisters Women Coming in Unity, the Sisterhood gathering. So let us know. We think.
As well as I invite you, sorry for interrupting, as well as if you're not in Dubai, reach out to us, and it can also be done, and I think it's in the plan also to do online sisterhood gatherings. So please, I really encourage you, just reflect on yourself and reach out to the sister circles, to the women that are in your town. Otherwise, you can always reach out to us for the online upcoming sister circles. And those who are in Dubai, yes, for sure, if you resonate, if you feel that in your bones send us your details so we can reach out when it's
exactly. If you resonate
valid.
with us, then we will be delighted to welcome you, and otherwise you have also other circles, and the intention is to get other circles as well one day. So let's see how it will shape up. Our intention is the love and the unity and the elevation to our beautiful light. So thank you very much for joining, whether it's now or later or in the now anyway, because everything is in the now. So see you next week.
See you next week, yeah. And thank you all sisters, and thank you my sisters, my girlfriends from all over the world, and
thank you, Rati's girlfriend. And thank you to my girlfriends too.
And
we love you.
We love you. Sending lots of love, and see you next week.